What's going on, guys? Today I'm back with another video. You read the title, you saw the thumbnail. We're going to be talking about the best console graphics settings so you guys can play Fortnite at the very best, get high FPS, get no frame rate drops and all that type of stuff. We're going to be talking about the graphics part of Fortnite and all that type of stuff. So if you are interested, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. You're not going to want to miss out any more tips we have on the channel. Also, since I am filming this in the brand new year, we have 2021, I'd like to actually thank you guys out for, supporting me that past year. We've grown a lot ever since then. So for that, I'm actually going to be doing a little giveaway of a $100 Xbox or PS4 gift card, depending on whatever console you have, because I know majority of my viewers are on either or console. Depending on whoever wins, that's what gift card you're going to get. So the steps are on the screen right now. Very, very simple. I used to do these a lot, but the main reason I haven't been doing them is because not a lot of people have been supporting me and support the creator code for Fortnite, and I don't want to bash you guys for it, but if you guys can take 1 second or 2 seconds out of your day to actually do just put in a simple 6-letter code, just HK, in the Fortnite item shop, I'd appreciate it a ton. Once again, not gonna force you guys, but I really want to do more giveaways, and I really just don't have that much to give you guys. But anyways, I'm still gonna be doing one for this month. This month is a $100 Xbox PS4 gift card. You guys can enter that if you want. And with that said, let's carry on with the video, boys. Alright, if you've been watching this far, that means you either have an Xbox or a PlayStation and you want to get better graphics in Fortnite, and I'm totally here to help you guys out, get the best settings, make your Xbox look the nicest, make your PS4 graphics look nice. So we're gonna get right into it. So personally, me, I am on Xbox, so I will be taking you guys down the Xbox step-by-step guide, but you guys can most definitely follow on the PS4. So the very first thing we're gonna do is look into our Fortnite graphics settings on actual console, because you guys do know that PC actual graphics settings are a lot more customizable than your console, because of course we only get 60 frames per second, or on the old gen at least. I know some of you guys have PS5s and Xbox Series X's. I'm still on the Xbox One X waiting for my Xbox Series X, but we're not going to talk about that. For all my people that are on old gen, we're only capped out at 60 frames per second and 1080p or 4K, but Fortnite isn't 4K, and a lot of you guys play on 1080p monitors. Anyways, back to the main point. What we're going to be doing is going to our settings for Fortnite. Hopefully you are looking at my main live screen right now, the interface for Fortnite for the settings, and the very first tab we want to go over is into the video settings. Now I feel like everyone can get into this settings. All you guys have to do is press the button with the 3 lines, go to your Fortnite settings, and boom, you're here. Now what you want to do here is we're actually going to go down to the colorblind mode and colorblind mode strength. Now, what I actually have here is Protanope, and these are, of course, colorblind settings. And you guys do know that in the past we have actually had advantages whenever we are changing our colorblind setting. There's currently, I believe, 3 different colorblind settings. I use Protanope personally because it really dulls down the, the vivid colors and all that type of stuff. And whenever I am playing at night, it really hurts my eyes. So I keep it on Protanope 5. To me, I feel like that's the best colorblind setting mode to make my game look a lot nicer and a lot cleaner. Not a lot of the pixels are out of place and all that type of stuff when I'm using Protanope, especially on the strength of 5. I feel like it's like the perfect mix. Anyways, going down to the advanced graphics settings now. For some Xboxes, it's not going to have this. For some PS4s, it's not going to have this. But you guys see, we have the option of motion blur and showing FPS. Now, personally, you're going to be thinking, why do you have show FPS off? Why do you have motion blur off? Well, I'm going to explain what motion blur does. Is whenever you are moving at a horizontal, you're moving from your left to your right, the game is going to try to make that motion a lot smoother, so it's going to take up more hard drive space. Therefore, it's going to be, of course, looking nicer, but it will be lagging your game and it will drop your FPS a ton. So you guys don't want to have motion blur on if you're trying to save that FPS. If you're really trying to make your game feel a lot nicer and smoother despite your FPS, turn it on. But to me, guys, you're playing a battle royale, you're going to be moving left and right a lot. You guys definitely want to actually have this off. Now, for showing FPS, if you guys didn't know, all this does is have that little number on the top left or right. I forgot where exactly it is, but that number actually shows what FPS you're actually at. For me personally, I don't really look at that number at all when I am playing a game. I sometimes like to see it, of course, but keep in mind that that little number is actually taking up some space, and it's actually using some, you know, some thing in your Xbox. I'm not really sure, guys. I'm not like a crazy tech guru, but I know the less stuff you have on your screen, the more efficient your game is gonna be, the better graphics you're gonna have. So make sure your FPS is off, or whenever you are showing it, so you know your game can focus on the main goal of making everything look nice. Other than that, there's really only one more place you guys can go look at. Like I said, mentioned before with the FPS trick, the more or the less things on your screen, the more, you know, the better graphics, the higher FPS you are gonna have. So if you guys want to go to the game UI, and this is basically what's on your screen when you are playing, you guys can see the spectator count, the reticle. Of course, you're gonna want all of these stuff, but what do you not want in this that actually saves you guys a ton of, you know, accessibility and all that type of stuff? The net debug stats. Now this basically shows your ping, and if you're lagging, if you're not doing this and that, you guys basically see it by your net debug stats. Now automatically this is on, and I know why people want to see this sometimes, but I think I'm pretty sure I know when I'm lagging, right? You guys don't need to look at that little bar up top that, oh, I'm lagging. Of course you're gonna be, you know, experiencing lag, so why even like have it up on the top? It just wastes actual tracking like data and that type of stuff. So I usually keep it off, so there's less things going on my screen, so my game focuses on making everything look nice, and the FPS is high, clean, and no spikes at all. So that's really the last thing you guys can do. Once again, these are personal preference, but I'd recommend, if you guys want the best graphics without really caring too much about the you know, the what do you call it, making it look all like, you know, bundled up, you guys make sure to have that off, especially because we're on console, guys. We only have oh so many, like, you know, setting changes we can do. So with that, we're gonna go on to the Xbox and PS4 settings. All right, so for all my Xbox people out there, you guys can follow me step by step. For my PS4 guys, you guys are gonna want to try to navigate your way to your TV and display options. Most likely this will be in your display settings, somewhere on your PS4 settings. I don't really have a PS4, so I really can't navigate this with you guys, but you guys will know where it is. You'll find it. I trust it. I believe in you guys. You guys got this. Anyways, we're gonna go over to the TV and display options from the general tab in Xbox. We're gonna press that, and you guys can tell right now it'll give us a ton of options of what we can really do. So you guys can see, if you have a 4K TV, you guys can actually set that up, get 4K on your Xbox if your Xbox does support it. On certain Xboxes, I believe the Xbox One X supports it, not the Xbox One S or the normal Xbox One. So you guys, if you have that 4K TV, you guys want to calibrate the 4K TV, that's all up to you. But personally, some people really don't know that they can change their what's it called, 1080p to 720p and vice versa. So chances are, if you guys are playing on an older TV, it would be automatically set to 720p because it's obviously not as high, like running and all that type of stuff. So what you guys want to do is change that over to 1080p. Your game's gonna look a lot nicer. Now you guys are like, oh, is that it? Is that the only thing we can do? You guys can do actually quite a bit more. So we're going to go over to the video fidelity and overscan. This is where we're going to be able to do a lot of things, and I believe I've gone over this in a lot of my videos, especially my recent ones. But you guys can go over to the overrides, and this is basically what you know, your game is showing on your TV. I usually put on auto detect because it's, you know, it makes my screen looks normal and that type of stuff. But this is where your screen is really gonna excel, and you're gonna really see a difference when you are playing the games. Now the color depth, which is basically how vivid an image is and how many pixels are in each bit, this is basically what it is. It's gonna be set as default. If you are playing on some sort of smart TV or you're playing on an older, you know, monitor, it's gonna be set at the lower setting. So you guys want to change this to the 12-bit. If you have an option to go to the 16-bit, I believe there's a ton of you know, more options. My TV maximum supports 12-bit, 36 bits per pixel, which is a lot more than 24 bits per pixel, 12 might I add. So yeah, you guys obviously want to have this at the highest setting possible. For the color space, I like actually putting it at PC RGB. Makes me feel like I'm actually playing on my PC, and it feels a lot nicer than just the normal TV colors. So put that on PC RGB, and trust me guys, your Xbox in general, for any game you are going to be playing, is going to be a ton nicer. And with that said, that is going to be wrapping up the video. Sorry for all my PS4 people that I couldn't really go step to step with you guys, but you guys have the option as well. We're both on console. I wish I can, like, you know, switch my PS4 perspective, Xbox perspective, but I don't have a PS4. Anyways, I want to wrap it up. I don't want to make the video too long because you guys obviously know, brand new year. Make sure to grind on yourselves, guys. Work on your mind, your body. On school as well, guys. Don't forget about that. It's the most important thing. And with that said, it's been your boy, Just HK. I love each and every one of y'all, and I'm out. Peace.